When a man is dating two people at the same time and can't hide it anymore, his actions reveal more than words ever could. Ladies, this is a harsh truth, but one that needs to be heard. A man caught juggling two relationships often resorts to tactics designed to protect his double life. And if you're not careful, you might find yourself becoming an unwitting pawn in his game. The tactic of provocation. Here's how it starts. He will provoke the girl who is more naive and easier to manipulate. He knows your buttons, and he'll push them just enough to make you upset or angry. It might seem like he's oblivious to what he's doing, but trust me, it's calculated. He'll say something insensitive, cancel plans at the last minute, or act indifferent to your feelings. When you react, when you call him out or express your frustration, he won't try to fix things. Instead, he'll let the situation escalate into a cold war. During this silent standoff, he'll play dumb. He'll act like he doesn't understand why you're upset or like he's confused about what went wrong. But make no mistake, he's fully aware. This period of silence is exactly what he wants, because while you're left wondering, hurting, and trying to stay strong, he's busy investing his time and energy into the other girl. How the Cold War works in his favor. This silent treatment is not just a coincidence, it's a strategy. By provoking a fight and then withdrawing, he creates a gap in communication. He knows you have pride. He knows you won't message him first, call him, or try to fix things, and that's precisely what he's counting on. Your silence gives him the freedom to pursue his other relationship without any interference. To him, it's like having an unscheduled break where he can focus all his attention elsewhere. While he's using this time to bond with the other girl, he's also manipulating you emotionally. The lack of communication is a power play, a way to control the narrative and keep you in a state of uncertainty. You're left replaying every interaction, questioning yourself, and wondering if you were too harsh or if you're overreacting. This mental anguish keeps you preoccupied while he comfortably lives his double life. The longer the silence lasts, the more it benefits him. He knows that as time passes, your frustration might turn into guilt. You might start doubting your initial reaction, thinking, maybe I was too hard on him, or should I reach out first? This internal conflict makes it easier for him to maintain his facade. And when he does decide to reconnect, he often comes back with excuses or charm, knowing you're emotionally vulnerable and more likely to accept his version of events. The Cold War also serves another purpose. It creates a false sense of resolution. When he finally breaks the silence, it might feel like a relief to you. You might think, he's back, maybe everything will be okay now. But in reality, nothing has changed. The pattern will repeat because the Cold War was never about resolving issues. It was about giving him the space to juggle his priorities without you noticing. There are clear red flags that signal this type of manipulation. Frequent, unexplained upsets. If he often makes you upset for no apparent reason, especially right before going silent, that's a major warning sign. Cold wars, without resolution. If he doesn't attempt to resolve arguments or address your concerns, he's likely using the silence for his benefit. Time gaps. During these arguments, does he seem conveniently unavailable? Is he suddenly too busy, too tired, or too preoccupied to engage with you? Lack of accountability. He'll act like he doesn't know what went wrong or why you're upset, but his cluelessness is a facade. Why this strategy hurts you. While he's spending time with the other woman, you're left feeling neglected, insecure, and emotionally drained. It's a slow erosion of your self-worth, piece by piece. The silence doesn't just hurt because it's empty, it hurts because it feels intentional. You're left wondering what you did wrong, why you're not enough, and why he's not making an effort to fix things. That doubt begins to seep into every corner of your mind, turning your once vibrant confidence into fragile uncertainty. You might find yourself overcompensating, thinking, if I just try harder, maybe he'll see my worth. But that's the trap. The more you give, the less he values it. He's already shown you where his priorities lie, and yet you're left holding on to hope that somehow things will change. This tactic isolates you emotionally. You feel like you can't talk to friends or family because deep down, you might worry they'll tell you to walk away, and part of you isn't ready for that. The manipulation works because it makes you question your instincts and silences the voice inside that's urging you to stand up for yourself. And then there's the exhaustion, the constant emotional roller coaster of waiting for him to acknowledge your feelings, of wondering when the silence will end, of hoping for a resolution that never comes. This kind of manipulation doesn't just hurt your heart, it drains your spirit. It steals your peace of mind and leaves you in a state of perpetual anxiety, all while he's off living his life as though nothing is wrong. If this pattern sounds familiar, it's time to take a step back and reevaluate the relationship. Here's what you need to remember. 1. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore your gut feelings. 2. Value your time. Your time and energy are precious. Don't waste them on someone who doesn't prioritize you. 3. Communicate your needs. Express how you feel and what you need from the relationship. If he's unwilling to meet you halfway, that's your answer. 4. Set boundaries. Don't let him manipulate you into silence or self-doubt. Stand firm in your worth. 5. Be willing to walk away. The hardest but most empowering thing you can do is walk away from someone who doesn't respect you. When you let go of someone who manipulates your emotions and takes you for granted, you're not just walking away from them, you're walking toward yourself. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of self-love. It's reclaiming the energy, time, and emotional investment you've been pouring into someone who doesn't deserve it. It's choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and self-respect over settling for less than you deserve. Letting go means breaking free from the toxic cycle of manipulation and stepping into your power. It's a decision to stop being someone's option and start being your own priority. It allows you to rediscover your worth, rebuild your confidence, and refocus on the things that truly matter: your happiness, your growth, and your future. It's not easy. There will be moments of doubt and pain. You might find yourself missing the comfort of the familiar, even if it was toxic. But with every step you take away from the manipulation, you'll feel lighter, stronger, and more in control of your life. You'll realize that the love you've been searching for begins with you. Letting go also creates space for the right people to enter your life. People who will value you, respect you, and love you wholeheartedly. You deserve a relationship built on trust, mutual effort, and genuine care. And that kind of love can only come when you've let go of what no longer serves you. Ladies, don't let anyone play games with your heart. If a man is provoking you, withdrawing, and leaving you in emotional limbo, recognize it for what it is: manipulation. You deserve a love that's honest, respectful, and wholehearted. You deserve someone who chooses you every single day, without needing to be reminded of your worth. So, if you're caught in a cycle of cold wars and emotional confusion, it's time to break free. Choose yourself, because the right person will never make you feel like an option.